Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Self-Love First, the channel where we bridge spirituality with manifestations. My name is Alicia, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics in this area, and that is collapsing timelines. It's related to my last video on quantum leaping. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check it out. This is about speeding up the process to what you've been waiting for months or even years now. You've probably had moments where you can recall something that you thought would take forever suddenly happened quickly. You met the right person, landed a better job, found your dream home, all by surprise. You may not realize that this is time collapsing in action, and you can do it on purpose. The other times it worked without force because you were detached in the mentality that you knew it would happen, but it would likely take its sweet time. So what does collapsing time mean? In spiritual terms, collapsing timelines means shifting into the version of reality where your desire is already true, and doing it so completely that the waiting period disappears. I know it sounds crazy, but stay with me here because this isn't just woo-woo, it's science. From a quantum perspective, all possibilities already exist. You're simply aligning with the one that you want to experience now instead of the one where you're still on your way, so to speak. Think of it as skipping the scenic route and taking the express train. But the train is your energy and beliefs, the frequency that you've been vibrating on, the signal you're sending out. We can ground this into something tangible. Science tells us that neuroplasticity happens when your brain changes based on what you focus on. When you imagine and emotionally embody a new reality, your neural pathways start to wire for it as if it's real. Then there's time perception. Note the word perception. Time isn't as fixed as we think. Emotion and attention actually distort our sense of time passing. When you stay immersed in the feelings of your desired reality, your brain stops tracking the how long it's taking. Then, reticular activating system, or RAS, gets to work. This is the brain's filter. When you focus on being the person who already has what you want, your RAS starts finding evidence of its truth and opportunities that match that identity. So yes, there's science that supports why collapsing timelines actually works. It's not just woo-woo. Why it works on an energetic level is because everything is in vibration. When you vibrate at the frequency of your desire, you're not pulling it to you. You're matching the reality where it already exists. In parallel, reality theory says that all versions of your life exist right now. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the version where your manifestation is already true, you shift into it, just like turning on a different channel on TV. The speed comes from your ability to let go of the version where you don't have it and to fully commit to the one where you do. A lot of people unintentionally slow down or even reverse their timeline collapse by checking the how long clock. This pulls you back into the waiting version of your reality. In the needing proof before belief, quantum leaping works the other way around. Belief first, proof second. When you think about it, the only proof you really need is in the desire in your heart itself. Because source wouldn't expand a desire in your heart if it did not exist for you to experience. A desire in your heart is a desire from source, because you are a piece of source, expressing itself through you. Over-efforting or taking frantic action from fear instead of aligned action from certainty. I say this a lot, but alignment first and then. Taking any action from a place of a low vibration feeling is fruitless. You would be better off not taking any action and solely be focused on feeling better and raising your vibration first before acting on anything. When you're energetic flip-flopping or feeling certain one day and doubting the next, your vibration is split, so you're sending split messages. It's natural in a human experience to have a doubtful thought because our brain is always scanning for problems and things to be afraid of. And if there aren't any, it will actually create them because they're problem-solving machines. If you catch a doubt at the forefront, you can remind yourself that it's just being human and that it's not the truth. The truth is, what was placed in your heart was from source. Everything is awareness. Once you spot these habits, you can stop feeding the wrong timeline. Is there a step-by-step timeline collapse method? It may not be an exact thing for everyone, but the science behind it is. Step 1 is choosing the end scene. Define one clear moment that proves your manifestation is here. Whether it's signing that contract, holding the keys, seeing your new office, whatever that is for you. Step 2 is embody the feeling now. Spend at least 5 to 10 minutes a day in the emotional state of already having it. Gratitude, excitement, relief, freedom, whatever it is that fits your scene, as long as it's your outcome feeling. Step 3 is to align your environment to remind you of your outcome feeling. Make small changes around you that reflect your new reality. If you're manifesting wealth, clean out your purse and your wallet. Upgrade something in your space. Dress in a way that matches the future you. And use your nicest stuff. You don't need to have a special occasion. You are the special occasion. Step 4 is only take aligned action. Do one thing today that your already manifested self would do. It could be a phone call, sending an email, making a purchase. Even a small action signals commitment to the new timeline. If you don't feel aligned, then go do that first. Whatever can get you there. Take a bath, go for a walk, or whatever will work for you. Step 5 is to detach and trust. After setting it in motion, stop watching the clock. Act as if it's inevitable and allow the shift to happen naturally. Trust in divine timing. Relax in the present moment. You don't need to do anything else except be happy now. So, maintaining the leap? Once you feel the energy shift, your main job is to stabilize into that timeline. Keep your focus on the it's done energy. Surround yourself with people and environments that reflect your new identity. Only consume media that is conducive with your new timeline. And an easy way to do that is to pay attention to how you feel while reading, watching, or listening to it. When doubts pop up, remember they're just echoes from the old timeline. Outdated mental gymnastics. Your brain will look for you to remember and hold on to. Be kind to yourself and brain. After all, it just thinks it's doing its job. By trying to keep you safely tucked under the status quo blanket. You can even intentionally talk to it. Thank it for trying to protect you and that you love and appreciate it. But this is an untrue thought that you're releasing together and giving it a new affirmation that is reflective of your new timeline and that you'll both be much happier there. So you're allowing that instead. Let's do a quick EFT tapping round for clearing doubt. Tap where I tap and repeat after me. On the side of the hands. Even though I have doubts inside of me, I completely love and accept myself. Even sometimes I doubt myself, I choose to unconditionally love myself. Even though these doubts can feel like truth sometimes, I choose to totally love and honor myself. Eyebrows? What if I'm wrong about this? What if this is actually true? What if I'm lying to myself? Side of the eyes. I choose to believe what is true. I choose to believe my heart over doubt. I choose to believe in myself. Under the eye. These outdated beliefs, this old programming that meant to keep me safe, I can love those parts of me. Under the nose. I know in my heart that they're not true. And I give myself permission to re-examine them. And permission to let them go. Chin. I'm sure I had reasons to think that they were true. And I can forgive any programming that was a misunderstanding. And anyone else who didn't know any better. Collarbone. I allow myself to question doubt. Question where it is coming from and why. Under the arms. It is safe for me to release all doubt. Letting all doubt go now. Lovingly releasing all of it. Top of the head. I move forward remembering who I really am. An expression of source energy. Remembering that's where my heart's desires come from. And source doesn't doubt. Only human limitation does. Take a deep breath in. Let it all out. Releasing all of it. You are not bound by linear time when it comes to manifestation. The more you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and aligned actions with the new reality you want, the faster you step into it. Your highest self is already here. You just have to choose it. Grab a copy of my free Dream Life Manifestation Journal in the link below and have fun with it. If you test these concepts, let me know in the comments what shifts you notice. And if you love this video, please like, subscribe, and share it so we can help the most people we can step into their dream realities. Remember, you are powerful beyond measure, and your desires are already yours. I love and appreciate you all. As always, remember, Self-love first, always. I will see you in the next video. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Have a good one.